Hey everybody, welcome to the show for tonight. My buddy Mark ain't gonna be able to get to come on tonight. He's having some family stuff going on, uh, so he did reschedule for a few months from now. And but I do have two backup guests. One of them has came on right now, and I don't know where the other one is right yet, but I'm pretty sure she will be here. Uh, I do have some announcements right quick that we will for the 26th. That's the next show for next Sunday, the 26th. We have one of my other guys that's in my group, Joseph Roberts. He's the guy that y'all seen the other night in our video at the Thor Road and at John Martin's grave. He is what I call the historian for our group. He's going to be on the show that night. And the 27th, we are going back to Thor Road because I've had some experience there this past time. And we're going to try to do it, recreate and see what we had happen again. And on the 1st of July, it's on a Friday, me and my dad's going to do a day investigation at my family cemetery where my mom's at. And I will go on over to July the 10th. I do have another show that night. The author that's writing a book about the Trivet Clinic where we was done an investigation at quite a few times. She's going to be coming on that night and tell us all about her investigations and her book that she is writing and other things like that. That's all I got for right now. I do have the shirts. I will let y'all know when we start taking orders for those. And we are having the cups also. So let's go ahead and get to our guest tonight for our show. And y'all, it's one and only. And y'all will love her to death. She is a real good person. I've been talking to her for a pretty good while, and here she is. Her name is Emma. Hey. So, how you been doing?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's getting nighttime here.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning here.
Good gracious.
I wouldn't
So,
stay up for anyone else, Jason. The Jonathan.
oh yeah, okay.
Way too many names.
Rob is watching too, but he's watching in the basement.
He's not even allowed up for this. Oh, that's
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah, if y'all don't know about Rob, yeah, it's just a long, short story. It's just like an inside story, I guess.
He has a body in the basement called Rob.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Me. I'm
Yeah.
weird, but wonderful. Short story, like long story short. I don't really know. I'm weird and wonderful. Probably how you would describe me. That's probably why I'm into like a whole host of different things. But
Yeah. What really made you get into the paranormal stuff? I mean, what?
um, right. So I was younger. I think I was about 12. My best friend Eunice. I went to have a sleepover with Eunice, and I met Liz. And they stayed in a house not too far from where I was, and it was the most spine chilling house I think I've ever been in. I don't know if it was an instant belief, but like eventually you the more occurrences you have in a place, the more you can't really strip back what's actually happening. But it
Yeah.
was one of the houses that made me probably investigate into the other side more than I probably would have. And I was quite a young age to experience what I did at that particular house. And I don't know, my curiosity hit.
Yeah.
I think it really just, it hit me tenfold on what was actually happening.
Yeah. Do you have a team or a group that you go investigate with?
So yeah, well, it's not really a team as much, but usually Liz, I think it's Liz, my mum, and me.
Yeah.
We did the Priory, and we are due back at the Priory on the 29th of this month. And yeah, so we're not really a group, not yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think the more you get into it, but I never really wanted to investigate because I didn't know, after that house and some of the experiences I've had along my way, I don't really want to see the other side because it's some spine tingling things. But we decided to bite the bullet and do it, and we go back on the 29th of June. So we're not so much a group, but we have sort of gathered to do other things on top of just the Priory now.
Yeah. So, I mean, do y'all have like a special places y'all like to go to?
So, I mean, my first proper investigation was the Priory, but I know of like 5, 6 different places that I'd love to do now that we've done that.
Yeah.
I think it's more. I would love to go back to Lizzie's old house. I kind of just want to see if it's still there. My curiosity of was it Liz that was bringing that energy, or was it the house that had the energy? That would be my most wanted, like at the top of the list to actually investigate to see if that is still there. There's so many places in the UK that you can go and investigate, but I think Lizzie's old house, I would like to settle what was actually happening. Was it Liz that attracted the energy, or is there something in that house?
Yeah. Hey there, Jason. There's Jason on here.
Hi, Jason.
So I mean, you have you ever been like scared when it first happened to you?
Um, so after we come back from the Priory, and I looked through some of the pictures we had taken, there was 2 children with duct tape. It looked over their mouth. I think it's the first time I felt fear, like real, genuine fear. I was that close to, I felt fear that was unreal because, yes, I'm going back, but I don't know if that would make me more. Hi, Jason Dillon. If that would make me more, I don't know, scared. When we were in the building of the Priory, me and Eunice had come down off a ledge and we heard something run past us. Now, at the time, I mean, we still have the footage on my Facebook of that. My heart was racing. It was the first time I felt like something I couldn't see was above me in some way, had more power than I had control. I think that's the first time I felt fear of not really knowing what to do in that situation. But I think that's the only time I felt paralyzed with fear.
Yeah.
Because it had just happened so fast. And the first thing you think is you're looking around, you're trying to explain what you've heard, and you can't. There's no explanation for it. So, yeah, I think that's the first time that I kind of, so I've jumped down off the ledge and something grabbed my leg. And I was stuck. I couldn't move.
Yeah.
And the whole time your heart was almost beating out of its chest.
Yeah.
And when I was screaming for Liz, I can't move. My leg was totally drawn back.
Yeah.
But I think with every investigation will come strength. and I'll understand it so that fear maybe doesn't kick in as much.
Yeah. My friend Baker said, "Hey, my friend, hope you are doing well." We're doing pretty good. I know I am. I'm just tired, dread going to work tomorrow.
Oh, you back to work tomorrow?
Yeah. So did you ever think that you was do paranormal investigation? Did you ever?
It never was at the top of my mind
Yeah,
to investigate. I've had maybe almost an obsession with programs about how to investigate. So I can't really say I did, and I can't really say I didn't. And
yeah,
maybe it was leading me that direction, but um, I think you almost have an overwhelming feeling of should I really? Because if you don't know what you're doing, you could be entering something really dangerous.
yeah,
But I think Liz, or going with Liz myself, because she's quite clued up on it and knows her stuff.
yeah,
That it was pretty much okay. I'll do it, and then you just get into the swing of it, and you start looking for new adventures. You kind of come to terms like I've obviously met you, I've met Jason, all sorts of people that do the same thing.
yeah,
And it's almost once you've got a group of people that are sort of into that, yeah, you want to, you get
yeah,
into mode, and I don't know, you almost become aware of the situation you're in. So,
yeah. What? I mean, do you have like a specific piece of equipment that you would like to use that you use all the time without thinking about it? That's the first thing you grab.
so the first time we went investigation, I had, or it was almost like a toy that lights up. I
Yeah,
mean, I think personally myself, I'd like to get a proper voice box. Um, I'm not entirely sure if that would freak me out a tiny bit more, but I think maybe an actual way to communicate.
yeah,
Although I kind of I feel there's so many ways to communicate with the other side. It's really hard to know what you would want. But I think if I was to properly communicate, it would be a voice box.
yeah,
Just to kind of try and get that fine detail of what you're kind of dealing with in a certain place.
yeah,
But like I said, I think in the aftermath of it, I think we could all use better better equipment or need better equipment just to fine
yeah,
tune what it is we're hearing. And I kind of wish that I could just find that piece of equipment where I could hear just clearly what was going on or what was being said on the other side. I mean, whether you can help or whether it's just that
yeah.
fine line of you'll never know. So I think, yeah, something to properly communicate.
Yeah, I like the spirit box, but I just don't. I can't stand all that racket in it. You know that.
Yeah, so the noises they don't allow you to properly communicate
Yeah,
with the other. I just want that one piece of equipment that will come out that is like you can communicate.
yeah,
Something that's real to hang on to. Now, you can do pendulums and spirit boards and stuff, but that's just not enough to hold on to
yeah,
when you want to clearly hear what that person brings or why. Hi, Liz.
Hi.
Hey,
Thank God to save me.
So what were
so
you, what were you saying, Emma? What were you,
So,
what were you
yeah,
talking about?
personally for me, I would like a better version of the voice box where you weren't hearing that sound, but you could communicate
yeah,
and sort of see what position you're in. Some of them you're going to be able to help, some of them maybe not so much. But personally, I like the equipment that's out. I like EVPs. I like the equipment, but I don't think they're advanced enough to truly look to the other side. And I
Yeah.
really, really want that, just that one bit of equipment that you could, get the answer without the racket. Crazy.
So
So,
we've been talking about Craig's Hill here.
Yeah, we haven't gone too much into it, but we've been there. Well, we've bypassed, we've
been
drove
there.
past, and we're going to go back.
Oh God, I know I'm a wee bit late coming on.
Oh,
you're
don't
fine.
worry about it, Liz. It's one of these things.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Liz. How'd you? When was the first time you had paranormal experience, and what made you get into investigating and stuff?
Right. Okay. Right. Well, I've had quite a few houses that's been haunted. Well, they say haunted or something,
Yeah.
But something's happened. The 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 first house that I moved into in the first place, but there used to be my friend's daughter used to take care of my house when I went round to my mother's. So when I came round one day, and I think she jumped out the window, and she says to me, Liz, I can't get into that house. I says, how was the matter? What's the matter, Lorraine? She went, I can't get into the house, she says, because your house is terrible. It's wind's coming down the hall and all this carry on. I says, what? So I went down, I couldn't, so the thing was, it was only a Yale lock, for the door. And I put the key in and it wouldn't open. It took me 2 hours before I could get into that house. So to cut a long story short, that was that time. And then me and my man were in my bed, and then the next minute we heard these footsteps coming down the hall,
Yeah.
So I says, there's somebody at that door. I says to George, there's somebody at that door. And he says, I know was. And I says, oh, well, just come in, just come in. Because I wanted to know who it was. And he says, don't you bother bringing that in here, he says,
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was another one. That was that house. And the 40s used to fall off the wall, and that first one, right? So we're not sure what that was all about. So we went to the second one, and that was Kempsthorne. That was in Glasgow. That was up in the tenements, the closest as we call it. So anyway, we're on my way to the top, and me and my man and my daughter went out. So my nephew was supposed to be watching Charles when he was younger, right?
Yeah.
So we went out, and then we come back. Well, no, I says, oh, I had a horrible feeling. I don't know what it was, So I went, right, I had to go home. So I got the taxi down the road. Anyway, so we went up and I says, oh shit. So I says to Charles, do you want something to eat? And he went, aye. So we went into the kitchen. Now I don't know what was the matter with this house, because there was bolts outside the door. No, I wasn't sure what was going on there. So I went in anyway, went in the kitchen, get something to eat. Well, I couldn't open the door. You see, couldn't open the door.
Yeah.
So I says, what's going on here? So I was I was going mad. So the next minute, I just smashed the window. I smashed the window. I put a window in it, and then I took all the glass out and I put the rain out. I put Charles out because I couldn't get out. So he went out, and then he went
Mason
into the.
love to you, Liz.
Eh?
Mason says much love to you, Liz.
Hi, Mason. Hi. Hello there. So he went down the hall, and we got in the outside door, and then he went down the hall, and he was taking his time, and I says, Charles, what you doing? What's going on here? What you doing? I says, how's this door not opening? And he must have got a chair, and he opened the door, and he says, Mother, he says, but believe it or not, there was only 2 of us in the house. He says, believe it or not, the door was bolted from the outside, and there was only 2 of us in the house at the time, you know. So that was another story. But the photos used to faff the wall there as well. But then I get told, it was 2 years after it, that was my friend down the stair, and she turned around and told me, I didn't want to tell you, Liz, but that somebody get murdered. There was a nurse get murdered in that house that I stayed in, you know.
Yeah.
I says, oh, very good. I'm there for 2 years. I says, well, I'm not going to bother because I'm there anyway, you know. Anyway, so that was that. That was the house in Glasgow. I don't know, everything I'd done, it would seem to follow me, I think.
Yeah.
So then we get to the famous house is the Craigs Hill house. And that's the famous one, the Craigs Hill house. Loads of stuff happened there. I mean, I've seen things there in the Craigs Hill house, but Emma knows because she's seen things and all right enough. And I used to go up and down the stairs in the dark, didn't I, Emma?
Yeah.
And I used to ring the wee bell, you know, that wee bell up down the stairs. Had a famous bell there, you know. Anyway, so but there was loads of stuff that happened in that house. It was unbelievable. That's one that I really want to go back and investigate. Really, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that. I said that would be the one that we'd love to go back to.
Aye, but how I get into the to do investigation? Well, I done my own ghost stuff because I had it well too. But I done my own one in Craigs Hill. It was only a camcorder and a camera I had. I didn't have any other equipment, just a camera and a camcorder. And the stuff I got was unbelievable. Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, how I get into investigations was Anthony used to be on. He come to England, you see. So he was doing investigations down there. And he says, my niece is coming up to Scotland, Liz. If you want to go with investigate. Well, great. So that was good. Anyway, Agnes and Tracy came up, and that was my first investigation. Was a Priory. That was my very first investigation. That was a Priory. And then we done the psychiatric hospital. Couldn't get in the hospital, and in fact, that one, my Charles, he fell out the window. You know, he fell out the window. Aye. So we've done a few, but that's how I'd done my investigation, and then I just went on to do it all myself. And then I did with my wee grandson, wee Tyler. He's only 10, right enough.
Yeah.
So I remember we went into the graveyard, the Burn Grange graveyard, and so we were going about. Everything was fine, but I could see the hangways. It was like cloaks they had on with the hoods, and I could see them going by. I seen the adult one, and my grandson, he's seen it like a child man. He's seen things, you know. We heard things, like laughter and talking, but it was all mumbled. You couldn't really hear what they were saying. But we did hear things at first, and then we went out for a break, so we went back in, and I'm saying to the Wayne, I says, look, you put the life against the wall, son, and you see the the faces, but you can't see faces off the walls right enough at the graveyard. And then we were walking down, and I just kind of looked at I was looking at the tree thing, you know, across to the tree, and the next minute we heard hello, and then the thing went right in my ear, you know. and I says, that sounded like a cat in my ear, son. Did you not hear that? He went, no, Granny, but I heard that hello, you know. And we were busy gabbing. But the thing is, the way I see it is, you never run and never get frightened.
Yeah.
That's the thing you don't do, is run or because you don't show your fear, you know. So we didn't show any fear in anywheres, you know. So, but I remember in Craigs Hill, when I went in, when I was doing that wee ghost thing myself, and but it was red at the time, you know, it was red, kind of red, you know, it was coming down the stairs like red lights or something. Well, red mist, I think it was mist, and it was coming down the stairs. And I says, I'm not having that. I says, that's gone. I'm not having that. I'm not having any red in my house. And then I went up the stairs one day, I forgot something. And I seen these two red things, you know. I'm not sure if it was lights or if it was eyes, you know, but it looked like eyes, two red eyes, you know. And I said, I started looking at it, and I says, I said, well, you're not here for any party, pal, so you're gone, you know. And I went right through it. I got a wee bit, you know, like electric stuff, you know, through me, but I went right through it. And then when I turned round, it disappeared. I said, where the hell did it go, you know? So, I know, it was amazing. And then, do you know how you go from the darkness to the lightness sort of thing? Because I can relate to that because that happened to me.
Yeah.
Before I went through them things, whatever it was dead dark. the wee light used to go outside, you know, the light, it used to go out. It was always that one light went out. And then after I'd done that, it seemed to get, it was all light, you know, it was like changed, you know.
Yeah.
And I says, oh, that's all right, that's no bad, you know.
I've seen the video that where y'all went to that house that night. Emma and
Friday.
Yeah,
That was Friday.
Inside that night. I've seen that one.
I will see that Priory, that's where I started my investigation. That's when I done my first one. Was the same place, the Priory. See, we were looking for the farmhouse at first, me and Agnes and Tracy. And we were going down in a motor, but we couldn't find it. We just couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. We just because we went down the pit road, and that's a dark road, and we just couldn't find it. So it was Tracy. She was at the back, and she's looking at her phone. She went, "I've got the very place. There's a Priory, and it's very near us." And that's the first one I ever done, was the Priory. It was good. We were full of laughter, you know. That's the best. It's the best thing, just to have a full of laughter, you know. So that's great. That. So,
y'all have plans to do any traveling, like down into other places in the future?
I will. Emma's thinking of that, aren't you, Hen?
Well, absolutely. I think there's so much more in the UK that we can explore. Certainly, me and Liz plan to take over the USA at some point. So Liz has a little dream of Route 66, and I'm going to Connecticut. I don't care what anyone says. That's where we're going. But yeah, we've got some really big plans to investigate, and we do plan to take over the USA at some point.
Yes.
So, yeah, we've got some really big plans of the UK at the moment, but certainly we are planning to hit USA and kind of do some of the things we're interested in or it's intrigued us. Certainly Connecticut for me. Yeah. It's one of the most haunted towns, never mind places, like a singular place. So I would love, and Liz herself would like to do Route 66. So
well, I think I've changed my mind with that one because
it's all right, Liz.
Tell me that the spiders and everything there, and I went,
I
well,
will
we'll just forget about that.
you, but certainly we've got some really big plans to for someone that only came in this to do the Priory once. We've you know, me and Liz have explored almost everything else we can do on top of it. So this is becoming a thing for me and Liz. But and I mean, I do believe it started with Craigs Hill, and you know, for me and Liz certainly, it started with Craigs Hill, and it will be an adventure. for us to continue now. So I'm quite
Oh,
looking
aye.
forward to it.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay.
Well, we're thinking of, what was it you said, Mary King's Close, if we can get there?
Yeah, so the Edinburgh Playhouse is another good one.
Edinburgh
Mary
Playhouse,
King's
well, that's a
Close.
big one.
There's a couple of places and shops with the churches and stuff like that have been said to. I mean, we got plans all over the shop. We got some permissions already to go and do some of the really dark places. So I
Yeah.
mean, I'm quite
Yeah.
excited, and yeah, I think our plans just grow and grow every time we talk.
Aye, of course, Babs, of
So
course. Is that
yeah,
right?
every time we talk, there's a new plan, and somehow USA come into it. So I mean,
USA.
yeah, somehow USA came in, and I'm totally game for that.
Yeah.
So
Patty
is
says, "Hello, y'all." Patty says, "Hey there."
Oh, hi, Patty.
Patty. I like Patty. I follow Patty. I
Yeah.
followed Patty for a long, long time now, because Patty's been doing it for loads of years, and as long as I can remember. And Heather, her daughter, and Craig, the three of them are doing it, and they were doing great. But I remember Patty done it all over the place. There was loads of places that Patty done. I wouldn't mind going to, different places. This is where I'm getting ideas. I'm getting if we were in America, I mean, I'm getting ideas, a lot of ideas. You see,
Yeah.
with the places that Patty had done, and it was really good. But as I say, I've followed Patty for a long, long time, so I know she done great investigations. She did really,
Yeah.
Because I remember, I hope you don't mind Patty me saying this, but I remember she went to it was like a train station thing or something like that. Oh, I can't mind what you call it. And they were in this wee, I don't know what they call it, but they were sitting in this place, but a sort of thing, and I seen it. They were in this wee house. It wasn't a house. It was, I don't know what it was, but could have been the waiting room of the train place or something. And the figure was standing, and I seen it. I says, "What? Well, look at that!" I did see it. There was loads that she done. Loads, honest to God. And I've seen figures loads of times when Patty had done it. I remember. I'll not forget it. Never forget it.
Vicky says she's gonna have to go. She's got a lot of stuff to do. She had shared this out, and everybody have a blessed night.
Oh, you have a blessed night also.
You have a blessed night.
Jeff, hi from the goat.
Who? I can't hear what you're saying.
Jeff, he's one of the guys watches us a lot. He got his name Goat. So he says hi from the goat.
Hi.
How is everyone doing? We're all doing good, having fun. He is from Ohio.
All right.
Well, you're like, all righty then.
Patty said, thank you, Liz, for following her.
Oh, aye, definitely.
Anything new going on? Nothing much, really.
Yeah.
Was
Jonathan's got a body in the basement. So
I
if you missed that part.
His name's his
I know,
name's
we missed
Robbie.
the part. Jonathan
Well,
basically has a body in the basement called, what's he called? Rob.
Rob, you
But
call him
like,
Rob.
he
I
only
say,
feeds on McDonald's, and we're quite concerned, so we've came up here to make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I say Robbie Bobby. You know.
You say Robbie Bobby. I'm saying Rob because she always said hi, Rob.
Aye.
So I'm like,
There's a place in Ohio called Bel Air House. They say it's haunted and everything. He is Jeff there. He used to be the groundskeeper there.
All
So
right.
if we ever get a chance to go to Ohio, I'm gonna try to hit him up.
I think we should. Jonathan, do you know when me and Liz come and take over USA? I think we should.
Yeah.
Let's
I
get
will be
more
coming.
plans and more places to go. This is amazing. We just sat here and everyone can come and tell us where they're staying, where their most haunted places are. And then me, you, Jason, and Jonathan and that, we'll just head down.
Yeah.
Aye.
We'll just go and investigate with good old Liz.
Aye, well.
We got places here, that's for sure. I know that's off the top of my head. I've done counted 20, 30 places already. So we got prisons, hospitals, nursing homes, bunch of graveyards, cemeteries.
So we'll be hitting you up first then, because we need enough time to investigate at least some of these.
As long as there's none of these snake things and these spider things.
See, even Jason's game for it. Jason just said, good to me.
Yeah,
like that's that, the 4 of us. We're off skis. Woo!
He's all in for that. I know the woman who owns it.
Well, you need to like be hooking her up, and then like Jonathan and Jason and me and Liz, we'll come down and we'll find out for sure.
Oh, aye, definitely. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
I think we should. Jason was up for it. He just said that sounds like a plan to him.
Well,
like,
that's
come on, Jonathan, you'd love it, and you know you would.
Oh
well,
yeah.
that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're going to get Donna, and then Donna, we're going to Maryland.
It's Maryland first.
And then we're getting Jason, and then we're going to get Jonathan. And we're all going out do our investigations. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we totally could do that. I forgot about the road trip.
Me a friend's request.
It's a jails in that area there or something, Jonathan.
Yeah, we got a few places here that we can do. I mean, we got, like I said, the Trivet Clinic that where we've been going to. Mm-hmm. It's off the hook. I mean, it will change the ball game for you.
Why?
And it's like it's a different atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go in, it's totally different atmosphere. I mean, we can still get the same stuff, but it's every time we go, we get something a little more and different because the spirits actually know us a lot. Because we've been there now for about, I think we investigated it like 10 to 11, 12 times so far. And every time we get back, they seem like they understand us and know us a little more than what some other people goes one time a year to it, you know.
Well, that's just what I would like. I'd like to do a para-unity thing, you know, for everybody to be all together, you know, all the different teams. Well, when we do come to America, because I would like to see Patty. I would like to meet Patty. That was my. I would love to meet.
Yeah, we all have that favorite person. Like for you, it's Patty, but I've never missed any of Jonathan's shows.
No, I know. I'm not. No,
so you get to meet Patty, and I'll get to meet Jonathan, and it's like meeting your hero, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like in a way, like a paranormal way, you're meeting the people that you know. inspired you
Yeah.
Well, when you think about it,
mm,
as I say, I've probably party the G team for a long time.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and all the years and everything. 'Cause I know she was on YouTube right enough, and yeah, I used to love it. You know,
Yeah.
but I would love to meet her. Actually, meet her. It'd be great. But that would be great. That would be really, really magic. But if we could get a Para-Unity thing, that would be great, you know.
House, I'm waiting on a team, and it was cold around me. I was the only one on the house. Handle I don't think the woman knows that. But this Jeff guy, he seemed quite interesting, doesn't he? He's got a few details, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because I can't see the writing, you know. I can't see
I
the
can
writing.
just about, I've got to go right up to the screen, but I can see some of what he's saying, and it is quite interesting. But I mean, this is the thing with paranormal groups like this, and like you meeting Patty is just like we hear this every day. So, like it would be her dream.
And Matt as well, right enough. Don't get me wrong. I would love to meet them all, you know.
Yeah, but I'm saying we all have that like one group.
Aye.
Like
but I would love
Jonathan,
to meet
I'm
them
coming to
all.
get you.
Oh,
I
of
have
course.
like watched all your shows, but I think we all have that person in this that inspires you,
Yeah.
and you inspire me to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Aye.
Patty inspired Liz in a way,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes full circle.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like in this sort of community that everyone's part of, somebody
Yeah.
inspired somebody, and you can only become that version of yourself.
Yeah.
While you do it, and it gets you into all sorts of places, and I'll get you into all sorts of situations.
So was
Like us at the Priory,
Brian,
and yeah,
Brian, Matt, who else? There's loads in Patty. There's loads.
yeah, there's
right now.
absolutely loads, like you say. Mine's would be Jason and Jonathan.
Oh, of
But
course.
I feel like you see so much of these people, whereas I've yet to explore the rest of them.
Mhm.
But so far, I mean, we'll all have those people we want to meet. Liz wants to meet everybody. So if you just get everybody together, bring them on in.
Of course.
We'll head down to Jeff. We'll get this thing sorted for me, Jeff. And then we'll just go somewhere else and sort something for somebody else.
Of course. Because
it'll be a mixture of paranormal groups.
And we could get a, what do you call it? You know, a park, a barbecue and all that, and a park. But everybody can come together and we could all meet up and it would be brilliant, you know.
Yeah.
This is the kind of unity I'm talking about, you know. This would be absolutely fantastic. It really would. And Brian T and Marcus as well. I mean, there's loads, you know. Lisa.
And Jason's coming.
If you can't find it on the map, just look on a Ohio map. It is a town called Bel Air, Ohio. It is a Belmont
County.
County.
I'll help you, Jonathan. It says county. Secretly, he said county.
I lost my place. I get tied up when I'm reading these little things. I can hardly see it on my screen. It's too small.
No, neither can I. We're all like this. I've got a magnifying glass on county just to tell you what the word's saying. But absolutely, and it's things that we have to look into. There's things that we'll always want to go back and do, and there's things that, you know, we'll probably just...
Your pal was coming on, Jonathan. I thought you said your pal Mark was coming on or something.
He was, but he had family problems.
That's a shame.
I think we should all send love to Mark at this point, and I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, he
I hope he's doing okay.
Family, so he has to go.
We'll have some laughs. We'll have some. See, when we come out to America, the Scots come out to America. Oh, aye, we'll have some laughs. But say, don't think for a minute, Jonathan, I'm going out your woods. No, with your snakes and your spiders.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm going in. I'll go in with you. I'm absolutely not scared of that.
Oh, you're not scared of it? Oh, well.
No.
Good on you then.
I'm totally going. I think, things like that are misunderstood, a bit like paranormal. Everything's misunderstood, and the paranormal community are misunderstood more than anybody. And what they're actually trying to achieve when they do these investigations, people can take that wrong. Like, I think the main aim is to explore.
Yeah.
Just like you would if you were alive. So you're just exploring the other side. So, and I think things like snakes and that are quite misunderstood as well.
Right.
So everything can be misunderstood. I'm not too sure about the spiders and that. I don't think they're misunderstood.
Jay said, "Well, there goes the neighborhood."
Oh yeah, there goes the neighborhood, Liz.
Oh, I know that.
Will be if me and Liz get our hands on it. We're quite well done a night off.
Here's my cousin. She's supposed to be my co-host tonight.
Oh.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're fine.
I had to go to Wendy's.
Is that Shasta?
Yeah.
It is. How are you, Liz?
Hi, Shasta. Nice to meet you. Hello.
It's Bella. She running around like a crazy person. We had to put the goats away and then go to Wendy's to get dinner.
Oh.
We weren't going to eat.
So I'm running a little behind today. Yeah, she said if not, we weren't going to eat. Like I never cook food.
How are you doing, Shasta?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't bad. We're getting there, We're talking about coming over to America.
Come on, let's go.
To meet everybody. Aye. Do investigation there and meet everybody. Have a para-unity and all
like
that.
the English accent.
That would be awesome. We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
We could get into some good trouble. Sorry if I'm flopping around a little bit. I'm just trying to get myself together.
Actually, Liz, we're going to go to America and get arrested. We're going to stay happy in the jail.
No, Shasta. Jason says, "Hey."
Hi, Jason. So, it's good to see you, Shasta. I'm always writing messages and stuff to you as well. And
you know what? I love my messages. I live to get up every morning and see those messages come through.
Yeah.
They make my day.
Oh, that's good.
I'll bring you the other thing in a minute.
That's good.
Yeah,
Here, take this to Granny.
I always check my messages every single day.
Yeah, I do. I mean, sometimes we send them at weird hours, and I'm not sure if I should send a good morning or a good afternoon because I'm not sure what time it is over there. So I just maybe send one of each. Eventually, I'll hit the right time frame because I don't know how far ahead you are of me.
They're 5 hours.
5 hours, I think.
5 hours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just get one in the middle of the afternoon that says good morning, it's probably because I just woke up.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's odd. I don't do good with timing, anyways. I'm a night owl. What? Do you want your face on there?
Yeah. Hi.
The goat says,
I said, "Do you want your face on there?" She said, "Yes, I do. I run away now."
The goat says hi.
She's lovely.
She's so goofy.
So whereabouts do you stay, Shasta? in
Let
America?
me get in here so I can hear you. What'd you say?
Whereabouts is it you come from in America? Whereabouts do you stay?
I'm in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, John and I are about 2 hours apart.
All right.
Yeah, he lives in North Carolina and I'm in Virginia.
All right.
Ooh, that gave me a nice eerie look.
Shasta. Well, she done gone. Well, she back. Hey, Jeff, the goat says hi to you a while ago. And how is your night?
Who what?
Jeff, you remember the guy that comes in there and calls the goat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said hi to you earlier. He said, P.S. from the goat. How is your night?
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, tell him hi. Is he on with us? I can't see anything because I'm on my cell phone.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Well, hi, Jeff. How are you? I'm good. A little crazy. I wanted to come on earlier, but like I said, I dozed off before I went to dinner. So I'm playing catch up now.
Yeah.
I got all my food and then left my fork in the kitchen. Guess I could caveman style eat that stuff, but
Oh, my goodness.
oh, there it is.
So, y'all,
Oh,
how long y'all plan to stay when y'all come over to the United States? I mean, how long is y'all vacation going to be?
Vacation? Yeah, Liz, how long's our vacation going to be hitting?
Well,
That's not something we've actually spoke about. I don't
No.
even ken at this rate if we're going home.
we call it holiday. We call it holiday, don't we?
Yeah,
We're
they
going
call
on
it
holidays.
vacation though. You never seen Christmas Vacation. Hilarious.
I don't know. But obviously we'll have to be there for a wee while.
Well, we'll have to be over there for a while. I mean, you can get a
Aye.
visa today, 2 months, but I think a month should be sufficient.
Aye, a month. Aye.
To do everything you want to do, and that's quite a lot because it's the USA and they're quite far apart.
Aye.
So, I mean, you're looking at a good 4 weeks, maybe a little bit
Aye.
more, but I mean, your visa can do you 2 months. So you can make and break how long you want to be over there for.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and because
So you're looking at what, being over for about a month?
yeah.
I would think so, aye. Because we want to get a pair of unity and all that as well, to meet all the different teams, paranormal teams and everything if we can. I just want to meet everybody if I can.
Hi, Jason. That is a valid point. If you want to do Route
Everything is freezing
66, it's going to be a long trip. I mean, the whole thing from start to finish is going to be quite long because we all
So
want to do different things. So you're looking at 4 to 5 weeks, maybe just slightly over a month.
But we're going to join us. We start off there, and that's in Massachusetts, and then for there we go and get Jason. He's in Maryland. And then we go and get Jonathan
in North Carolina.
North Carolina. And we're going, it's like a road trip we're going on.
Yeah. Girls
Yeah.
Day.
See, that's the best. That's pretty much the only way to do it. I know when we visit family, my husband's family, it takes us a month because his family's still in Mexico. So it takes us a month. Just by the time you get there, just to visit everybody and settle in. By the time you get there, since it's such a long way to settle in and to visit everybody and get everything done that you need to do, it takes about a month.
Mm-hmm.
So we usually go, if we go, we usually go for about a month at a time.
Yeah, you want that first day to be rest. It's 12 hours and 9 minutes on a plane. Like, you're going to want to rest, stretch your legs, drink, eat, and you want to rest.
Right.
You're going to get jet lag. You're going to feel like your whole world is imploding. Then you want to get in a car with no top on it and let your hair just blow about America.
Yeah.
That's a real road trip. But
I'm
the first time you get there, you're going to want to relax.
So you guys are going to come down to Jonathan, right?
Yeah.
So that's good for me because when you come to Jonathan, I'm going to Jonathan.
Jonathan, basically, we're all coming to you. Get the cooker on.
Because he's not that far from me. So, I don't know what Jonathan's going to do with all of us. But hey, he's getting the whole package because I'm coming too.
I'll stay in the basement with Rob. I'm cool with that. Push the numbers.
Have a good English saying.
I hear
It's
him
so
just
weird because
giggling.
we don't actually speak English. Like our tone or language is not English. It is Scottish. And there too, if you listen to an English person and listen to a Scottish person, they sound different. Totally different. So if you're listening to an English person, they pronunciate the words. Oh yeah, like I'm going to the park. I just go with going to the park, mate. It's happening.
Yeah.
So they're actually two different ways of speaking. So it's really, really weird to hear that we have good English accent.
Aye.
I don't know if an
love
English
the
word comes out my mouth.
Of course.
The two women. I've been called a woman now. It's the first time I've been called a woman. Liz, look at us. We're upgrading ourselves here. Started us off as two classy bros. Now we're women. Next will be ladies, and that's it.
You lived in
Oh, crazy.
A castle, I mean, yeah, no. Gonna be honest with you, no. Do you live in a castle, Hen? Liz,
Yeah.
do you live in a castle?
Who lives in a castle? I don't live in a
I was going to
castle.
say, who lives in a castle? One of y'all live in a castle?
No, I
No,
don't
we
live in a
don't live in a
castle. I live
castle,
in
Is that what they're
castle.
asking? I can't see anybody's questions.
Yeah,
Okay, you know, someone said, I thought you lived in a castle.
No,
Yeah.
we don't live in a castle, you're right. We just
Come
live
back,
in
Chester.
an ordinary house.
and they're off.
I think Jason knows us too well. We might need to boycott him.
Darn buttons.
He knows us very well.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They know us too well now. We need to kind of. In Scotland. No, we don't. We have a castle in Scotland, so we've got Edinburgh
We've got
Castle.
castles in Scotland.
We
but
don't
loads
live
of
in
them-
it. That's the Queen's property. We're not allowed to live in the castle. It is the Queen's property. I think we'd get hung if we started living in her property.
I just want to know if either one of you know how to make something I've heard of called Scotch eggs.
Yeah, I do.
Hallelujah. Feed me.
It's all right, love. I'll hook you up with some of the best Scottish eggs you'll ever try in your life, honey.
I had somebody make them at this party I went to, and I'm like, I'm not eating that. I don't know what that is. I put that in my mouth, and that was the best food. I'm like, I got to remember what that little thing was. That was the best, I swear. But you know what?
I will literally hook you up with loads of them. You can put some in the freezer and then like remake them. I'll hook you up with some of the best Scottish eggs you've tried in your life.
I haven't even tried to make them because, see, it's just like me trying to learn Spanish. You know, a Southerner trying to speak Spanish, it ain't going to work. My accent will not allow me to say those words the way they come out of their mouth. So me trying to cook Scotch eggs just doesn't work. It doesn't work. But when I tasted them, I thought I was in heaven.
Oh, yeah.
And now I
can make
found
them
out
from
you're
scratch.
coming here.
Yeah.
This is going to work out really well.
Yeah, this is going to work out absolutely fabulous. We've got David in the basement. I'll make you Scotch eggs. And Liz can make the best stovies you've ever tried in your life. Gosh.
Somehow we might fit in some ghost hunting here between the eating.
Aye, we'll fit in some hen, but let's think of the Scotch eggs first. You look like you need a Scotch egg. So we'll concentrate on the Scotch eggs.
You're only seeing my face. The rest of me don't look like I need Scotch eggs.
Yeah, the rest of me don't look like I need Scotch eggs, but I really do secretly.
Well, sister, mince. We had mince and tatties.
Huh?
Mince and tatties. Good old mince and tatties. That's what
What's
we
Mince
call
and
it.
tatties.
Mince is a meat and it's all different. Eh?
It's mince and totties.
Well, we call it tatties. Mince and tatties. We've
Mince and
always
tatties.
called it that.
Yeah.
It's really nice. All your vegetables in it and everything, you know, and your mashed cream potatoes and that. It was really nice.
Oh,
Go ahead,
potatoes.
my
Now
friend.
you're saying
Oh,
something
hell
else
no.
to me that sounds really good.
It's really lovely. There's loads of things. Do you know what I like? Do you know what this is what our debate was, right?
hmm
This debate was, I says, if I come out, I says, I want to get a good Scottish breakfast, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
And so they say, which, I says, it's totty scones and your eggs, your sausages, your tomatoes, and your beans and all that. Get all that on the plate, a big Scottish breakfast, and it sets you up for the whole day. You wouldn't need to
Aye.
eat anything else, just like a wee sandwich maybe or something. If you get a big Scottish breakfast, then you're set up for the whole day.
That's
See,
right,
that sounds
love.
good.
Peace.
And I don't usually eat breakfast, so that sounds good to me.
Oh, aye, bit of bacon, bit of egg, sausage, some
Aye.
beans, and
Patty
the works
scones
in it.
and-
Toy scones, hash browns, the works.
Aye,
Yes.
aye.
And bacon, I can't even smell that. By the time I cook it, the kids run off with it so fast I don't even see it. That little one in there, Bella, my daughter, is a bacon thief.
Liz, you've started poor Jason off with the beans on the breakfast situation again.
I know. He says it doesn't have. They don't have beans in breakfast. I says you never had beans in your breakfast. Well, that's not your Scottish breakfast. You have beans on your breakfast.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your Scottish breakfast. You know?
Oh, yeah,
Beans
girl.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
Beans on your breakfast, Jess.
They look at us like we're mental.
Well, no, I'm just trying to figure out because Mexicans eat beans with everything too.
Mhm.
Oh my God. See, Mexicans, they know the score.
But I didn't know that was a thing in anywhere else. I thought that was a Mexican thing. They eat beans with everything, even breakfast.
Aye, so
And
do
we'll
we.
do the
You got
same out
chips,
here,
beans,
like,
eggs, and sausage, and then you have your beans, and I love bacon. Me too, pal.
No,
Pretty much.
what kind of beans? A specific kind of bean?
Baked
No,
beans.
Heinz baked beans.
Like baked beans?
Aye, Heinz baked beans.
I
Aye.
was like, Heinz baked beans, thank you.
No,
Like beans
I have
with
to,
tomato sauce on them. None of this like buttered beans and out like that.
I have
It's
to
not
cook
happening in my
fresh
breakfast.
pinto beans. So he has to have fresh pinto beans every meal,
Right.
or like a black eyed pea. I don't know I think we're making somebody else over here hungry. Jeff is starving.
Yeah,
Jeff
he's
Literally,
wants
all
me and
jumping
Jonathan look like
beans
they could
and
run to McDonald's right now.
yeah, Jeff is wanting jumping beans and bacon and I don't know what all he's ready for breakfast too.
Oh, no, near McDonald's. No. I like a good.
Oh, come on, a bit of
dinner and
Mackie
a good
D's.
breakfast
Hey,
for
Jonathan,
me
that's
at
where we're
McDonald's.
going. We're
Oh,
hitting
yeah.
up Mackie D's while they eat their
I've
jumping
had
beans
to eat
and stuff.
McDonald's every day. Not at all. No way. No.
Not at all.
A nice
You know,
big
we're gonna have to get
breakfast
together.
for
We're gonna have
dinner.
to swap recipes while you're here. Hopefully,
Oh,
you're gonna be
yeah.
with Jonathan's area more than a day or two.
Oh, yeah. We'll hook that up. We'll, Jonathan, we're going to have to be at yours more than a couple of days for swapping recipes.
Yeah.
Got some good motels.
Aye.
Oh,
Have they?
I can get you good places.
That's
I'll
what, see, now we're
Okay.
talking. And make sure Rob's got his book out because he'll need to take some notes.
Okay.
Then we're gonna take over your kitchen, John.
I don't
Well,
know about
we'll take you in your kitchen right enough. And I'll make you a
And you
good
know,
Scottish
Hanky's
breakfast
wife will have
with
something
your
to say
beans
about
on
that. All these women in his kitchen.
John's going to throw us all outside.
I think he's like, when I'm starting to say, she just wanders in, there's like a bunch of women swapping recipes.
Heaven forbid if we start drinking anything.
A good Scottish breakfast to Jonathan, you'll not forget. There you go.
Aye, we'll do that. We'll probably not take over your kitchen because it might get you in trouble.
But no, that's what I look for when I'm going anywhere. I like my good Scottish breakfast in the morning, and maybe like fish and chips or something.
A good fish and chips. I want stuffed crab. That's what his missus had the last time, and he was like, "Oh, fuck."
But Jason said to me,
Jason.
But Jason's just jealous because we're not using his kitchen, and he's not essential in this.
Jason told me
Jason's like, "Run, Jonathan, run."
He can't. We've caught him in time. He's in the basement with Rob now.
Jason's jealous because we haven't invited him to breakfast.
But Liz did, because she went, "We're getting Jason," and then we're going to Jonathan. So she technically did. So you can take that back. Poor Liz did say Jason first. And she's got to put beans all over your breakfast meal. This livened up the show just a wee bit, didn't it?
Well, but Jason says, I'm not putting beans in my breakfast,
Right, we'll not put beans on Jason's breakfast in the fussy wee meal.
Today has been a wild day. I watched so many shows today, and I watched Emma's show. It was wild.
No. Nobody wants to hear it.
What happened? I haven't watched it yet.
I do a show, so I sell body products, makeup, things like that.
Don't tell my daughter.
I sell like makeup and stuff like that, pal. It's Kirsty, do you some deals? So I'm a body shop at home consultant. So I sell these products. So my mum comes on and she helps me sometimes. So my mum will put like something on. So today she was trying the British Rose stuff. Kenny. So my mum has a big portrait of John Bon Jovi on her leg. So on her upper thigh, it's a big, huge John Bon Jovi face. So I says, "Hi, Mum, put some of your cream on that." So she Canny Jonathan. So she put the camera down in between her knees, and the camera crashed. My mum was sitting there. She was wearing shorts, but it didn't look like she was.
Oh my goodness.
Jonathan sent me a message after a voice note saying, "Yeah, so basically I was going to share your video with my wife, but then your video was really good."
Was that Lisa that was on there, Jonathan? Was that Lisa Marie? Hi, Lisa Marie.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey.
So it was the most embarrassing one I've done, but I did make 2 sales.
And then where did I go into? Well, I didn't know about your mother. I only seen you with the stuff in your face. I just shared it.
I had like a face mask on, but it goes really tight and it opens all the pores in your face. So by the time she'd done this, my face was glued. So I looked like someone who had Botox trying to laugh at Mum.
So basically what you're saying is, for the way she placed this camera, is he basically got a Scottish sunrise.
Well, it was a bit of a like Sunday crease, if you know what I mean, because you were getting like you weren't just getting the rise. You got my mum in all her glory.
And then I
got my mum in all her glory, and then Jonathan didn't know how to word it, so he voice noted me after and said, "Hi Emma, your show was really good. I was going to share it to my wife. I was just about to click the share button, and then your show was really good.
I bet Emma,
Describe what had
Emma.
just occurred.
Emma, Emma. I
Mm.
didn't know. I didn't. I see that bit about your mother. I always seen you with the face pack in your face. I says I'll share that, so I shared it out all the groups and everything. I shared it to everywhere, all the groups and everything. Your poor mother, your poor mother too. I didn't know your poor mum. I said, share it to her. I said, share it to all the groups.
So everybody's seen this. You know, I want to go back. I want to go back. Now you have a John Bon Jovi tattoo.
I don't. My mum does. She's covered in John Bon
Mhm.
Jovi tattoos.
Wow.
So she's got "Keep the Faith" down this arm, and she's got a
Aye.
big self-portrait on her leg. So my mum
Aye.
is John Bon Jovi dash. She has a diamond dark John Bon Jovi. She has tattoos. She has every single album, every
Have
single
you seen
special
his
album.
son?
Hmm?
Have you seen his son?
What one, Jesse? Because
His son? He has a son that looks identical to him.
yeah, I know, and I'm fanning myself now because it just got
Me
hot in here.
too, girl. Me too. Lord have
There
mercy.
you go, Hen.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
I got two ceiling fans going. I saw
Oh yeah,
his son
he
the
is a
other
piece
day.
of me. Like he is a piece of me.
I saw his son the other day, and I'm like, Lord, there is a
Hello.
God above. They started over again.
Oh, you did. You see son and go, hey.
Yeah, and you know, if
You
I
put
got
on
up
that,
to
you
him,
start
that's what I would
straightening your hair
do.
like this. Well, my mum's pretty much like that with John Bon Jovi until
Aye.
this day. Like she has been for years, and she's got the T-shirts, the Mrs. Jovi, and all the other stuff.
Mhm.
But if someone could share that video that I done tonight with John Bon Jovi, my mum would really appreciate it.
We're gonna have
I'll
to
tell
try
you later, sorry.
to
I'll
share
share
the video to his
everybody.
Twitter page.
Oh, honey, if you did that, my mum would give you all the alpacas in the world. She'll give you all the Scotch eggs you need. Hey,
I'll
Jonathan, you've
share
been
it.
taken over by 4 women. We do apologise. Well, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Sort of
Hey,
thing.
he told me, he says, see, I told you to run.
John's loving every minute of this.
Oh, he's absolutely reveling in it.
You have this piece.
Hey, Jason.
Hi,
This is your piece,
Jason.
this is my piece.
Jason, what time is it over there?
I give you more because I
What time is it over there?
10:14.
10:14. Oh my god, it's 8 minutes past 3 in the morning here.
Aye, it will
Time
be.
difference is mad, isn't it? It's mad.
What time is it there?
8 minutes past 3 in the morning.
Aye.
Oh Lord. And y'all are still up talking to us crazy people?
Well, no, I
Aye.
promised Jonathan I'd go on his show, so I was never going to let him down.
Well,
Oh,
see,
Lord.
we go in a video chat thing, and it was my daughter that made it up, Eunice, and I'm
Uh-huh.
on to it. It's
Come in
light
here.
behind me. It's really late. It's about
It's nearly light here, to be honest.
6 in the morning, but something
Oh, I gotta
like
turn it the right way.
Hello, gorgeous.
that.
Jeff
Hey.
said, we'll have
Hello.
to God bless you
You're
all.
gorgeous.
A goat from Ohio.
This is my mini me. I don't go anywhere without her.
Oh,
Oh, she's so cute. So she
I
is.
know.
It's so
He
cute.
said, have to get up
Good night,
early
Jeff.
in
Sorry, Jeff, it is morning here, and we're talking Scotch egg,
Over.
son.
Thanks for joining us. This little one's getting tired. She's been outside. We got her 2 goats, and she has been outside playing with goats all evening.
Oh my.
I know.
She puts them on a leash and runs them around in the yard, believe it or not.
Oh.
They eat from a tree that I bring down.
Do they?
I
Yeah,
grab
she-
the branch and I go, and then I just eat from the tree.
She picks leaves out of the tree so that they can have dinner.
Oh, that's
And then she
really
puts them on
nice.
a leash and runs around, and
Oh,
she has to drag the little male because the male is like, I'm not going with you, crazy girl.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she
Oh,
thinks they're
wow.
pets. We use them for yard care.
I tell you what, though.
What's
That's
her name?
hilarious. That's
What's
some stuff
your
we
daughter's
do.
name?
Hmm?
Thanks. I'm glad it
What's your
was
daughter's name?
me.
What's
Hell,
that? Glad it was not me. Have cute. What?
That did not make sense. Thanks,
Even that wee laugh, she's like, that does not make sense, son. It's because he's from Ohio, hen.
Huh?
It's because he's from Ohio.
Oh, how
Right.
cute. Oh,
Oh, got you,
Oh,
son. Got you.
What's your daughter's name? Shasta.
Bella. Isabella.
Hi,
Oh,
Isabella.
what a
Hi,
name.
Isabella.
I think you've seen her before, haven't you?
If so, I do not remember.
Yeah, she's from.
I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday.
She's-
I don't even know if I ate breakfast.
You can ask John. She's brutally honest and quite funny when she wants to be.
Oh,
so you can.
Oh, they
That's
call him
good.
the goat.
Yeah.
What does
that's the
goat mean? Do you know?
A lawnmower.
A lawnmower.
That's all I can say. It's a lawnmower.
Why did
goat's
they call
the
Jeff
lawnmower.
the goat?
The goat means the greatest of all time, not the lawnmower.
Right, Emma?
Why did they call Jeff the goat?
Okay,
Is it because he looks like a goat or because
Back in.
his name is goat?
Who?
They.
This Jeff said, yeah, they call me the goat.
Yeah. I forget. He told me how he got the name of goat one time before, but I forgot how it was. It's been a while back.
All right.
Yeah, I know it
Yeah,
means
I've
the
never heard
greatest.
someone say they call me the goat.
I know that it means the greatest of all
Wait,
time.
Wait,
Oh, right, I see. Gotcha.
But I'm not. I mean, he's got to be like. I know there are certain athletes that have that title, the greatest of all time.
Aye,
Oh.
aye, there is aye.
He. This is how he got the name the goat. The ghost box.
Oh,
He used the ghost box one night and it come out goat.
oh, they call him the goat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Aye,
I remember
Well,
that.
that's pretty cool, though.
I remember.
that's awesome.
I know.
Yeah,
there's
that's
somehow
pretty
he
cool.
I know somehow he got the name goat, but I could not remember to save my life. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that it would call you the goat.
Yeah.
Must have had a
I've been
reason.
called a whole lot of things from the ghost box. Never anything nice, but
No, I know it.
Did I tell you what happened to me at Martin's grave, John Martin's grave, the other night? Man, it was crazy. I was standing at the grave facing the road, the gravestone. I was facing the road and the gravestone at the same time, having my camera pointing towards the ground where the cat toys was at and the K2 and the spirit box and stuff was at. Joseph, he had to go back to the rock house because I was telling him about the front of the house was fell down. And he got a little ill, so he went up there to check it out. He realized that he couldn't see because the power was out up there. Because they just had a storm before me and Daddy got over there. And so we set up and everything, and I told him, he walked over there, and by the time he come back, he hadn't crossed the road yet, crossed the ditch. And Daddy was sitting down. He got up because the light was on my tripod, was attracting all the bugs. And I mean, it was bugs like crazy. So he got up and walked behind me. And I was still facing the road. I looked over like that at my phone to see who come in on the comments at that time. Then Daddy, excuse me, he left the fence and walked right back towards where I was at, standing at that tree. And I mean, he wasn't probably about not even half a foot beside of me. I mean, he could have felt what I felt. And all of a sudden, by the time I was like this, and the time I got stood straight back up, there's a big gust of wind coming right straight through me, like to knock me off my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy didn't feel it. And Joseph,
is that the same location where we saw those lights flashing? I saw that flashlight come up.
Yeah, but this was on the other side of the cemetery.
I don't know. See, that place is crazy.
I don't know what world it was, but it literally almost knocked me off my feet. My hat went like it's right here. It just like, yes. And I had goosebumps on top of goosebumps on my arm, and they was making baby bumps.
Yeah, that place is crazy.
I never had that before. I don't know if I was standing in front of the portal.
Sure will, Jeff. You have a good night.
I don't know if I actually stood in front of the portal where it had opened up and they was like doing a battle or what. I mean, it's just like all force at one time just hit me.
You just say it louder than that. Yeah.
And I don't know how to explain how it actually felt. I never had that experience before. I mean, I had somebody, like a spirit come up and touch back my neck or pinched me or poked me or something like that, but I never had that happen like that before to me. So good night there, Jeff. Appreciate you, bud. Stopping
by.
Jeff.
Night, Jeff.
So
goodbye, good night.
That would be a good place to go, Jonathan. If we came to America, take us there as well,
Yeah. Oh, I will. Go there. Like I said, I got some crazy places for y'all to check out.
That's brilliant.
Cooking and ghost hunting, that's what we're going to America for.
Well, we're going to investigate, that's for sure.
Oh, right. After the
a lot of investigation.
So, traveling.
Yep.
So, when are y'all planning on coming over?
Well, we've not made our mind up to that yet.
Not got the dates on paper.
But we'll soon let you know when we come over, right enough. We'll soon let you know. We will let you know when we come over.
Well, we'll put out the red carpet, make banners, have.
I'll hold the sign at the airport.
I feel like a queen, don't I? Feel like a queen. Oh.
Your name is Elizabeth, so I mean that goes hand in hand.
All right, okay.
There's no royal family member named Emma, so I'm a bit screwed.
Wait a minute, if they're coming into Boston, we got a long way to drive.
No, so we're picking up.
We're going to Massachusetts first.
And picking up Donna, going to get Jason, and then going to get Jonathan. So we're all together as pretty much a group.
And then Jason, and then Jonathan. That's what we're going to do. And hopefully we can get some teams together that, different teams, different paranormal teams, do a para-unity sort of thing. I would love to do that as well. Yes. Meet everybody,
Yeah. It's an experience and not one you want to give up. So you want to do pretty much everything when you're there.
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, it'll be good. The Scots coming to America, eh?
Exactly.
We ready.
I think we would need to get ready for us, Liz, because we are quite wild on our nights off.
That's true. That's right.
Pretty much hard to keep up with us.
Oh,
I mean, we're
Vicky,
up at like 3:30 in the morning still, doing a show. We're pretty
Yeah,
24-hour people was.
I think we can handle it, John.
Oh,
I
I
yeah,
don't
we
think Jonathan can. I think Shasta might be able to just like Shasta's there with us. She knows the score. I think Jonathan's going to be going
We'll just throw
like
'em in
10
the basement.
o'clock.
I can put them in the basement with Rob. He'll take care of them for me.
I'm good. I'm a night person, anyways. I don't sleep, so
Right, well, Shasta's that kind of people. Jonathan can go in the basement with bloody Rob.
yeah, I don't sleep. I mean, I get a couple hours a night if I'm lucky, and that's usually 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I might wind down a little bit if I'm not investigating. But I do most of my sleeping between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. and then I'm back up again and ready to go.
Oh, aye.
So, and the girl, she don't sleep, so she's got more energy than I do.
Well, she's our kind of people then.
Oh,
Yeah,
aye.
and she's homeschooled, so if I get ready to go and investigate, if it's during the week, I just throw her laptop in the car and I take off. She can do school wherever there's internet.
And
So
not
where is it? And where is it?
usually
You
not a
think
lot of
they-
hotels have internet. So
No, every hotel has internet,
What?
so we just
every
take her.
single one.
Yes, every single hotel.
Sorry, hen, I'll cut the internet just for a day.
Yeah,
I
so
got you, girl.
we take her.
kinda-
Usually, we take her with us. Sometimes she investigates. Sometimes she doesn't. We're
got-
still figuring out what her gifts are.
My little grandson investigates with me. He's really
He
good.
is so adorable.
He investigates. He's only 10, but he's
Yeah, so
really
my son
brilliant.
comes with us on the 29th, and this will be his
Aye.
first.
That's
And
right.
he's 14. So he's not really a child anymore, but this will be his first time investigating. My wee munchkin, as I call him. Wee munchkin.
Yeah, she's
you
only
adorable?
9, but she's been in and out of. Hold on, she's been in and out of buildings and stuff like that since she was 3. So
Bring yourself in.
she started in like a small role in a movie and doing haunted photography when she was 3. And then the producers that did her photography did a documentary, and they did one of the parts of the documentary in the building that she was in. So she's got a part in the documentary, plus she took the cover of that documentary. So she's on the cover of that when she was 3. And then she's done a couple of like little 1-minute short movies. And
Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right
okay.
back.
So she's done, several things with film and with little TV spots or movie spots and that kind of thing. But she's been in and out of haunted buildings since she was 3 years old. She's met a lot of the TV psychics.
I'm pretty sure me and Mama were gonna audition for a zombie movie.
Yeah,
And we were just gonna be random background characters, zombies. Yeah. I can't think
so
of any
she
other
loves all
words.
that stuff. I mean, she's met just about everybody there is in horror movies.
The only thing I'm scared of is there was one horror movie and the intro was books and I did not expect it. It was a loud scream and then just books flying. And that's the only thing I've been scared of in a horror movie. Just flying books.
I
She
tell you
does a
what, Liz,
lot
at
of
5
work.
o'clock in the morning, I could be in a zombie movie and probably get probably get the part. No coffee, 5 o'clock in the
does.
morning, no cig. I could definitely get a part in one of the movies.
She
So
does a lot of work with crystals. Like, I don't know where
Mhm.
she picked it up from.
My neck hurts.
She just has picked up, be quiet. She's just picked up, like, using crystals. And Amy Allen from the Dead Files.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all
uh-huh.
get that over there, but
I know we do.
yeah,
That's,
she talked to my daughter and me because my daughter has this love of rocks and crystals, and my daughter uses crystals and puts them like the other day. My mom had a headache for like no, quite for like 3 days, and she had my mom lay down, and she put these crystals on my mom's head, and did something and said something, and like in
It
her
was
mind
actually
did a
her
prayer.
hand. It was her hand.
And when she did it, my mom hasn't had a headache since. So just little stuff along the way.
Wait, wrong way.
well, that's good, that.
So I don't
And
know. She kind of is doing little things, and I just sit back and watch.
So she's got abilities then. She's got abilities.
That's what they're telling
Yeah.
me. That's what Amy Allen said. We've talked to Kim Russo. We've talked to a couple of people local too. That and the fact that she's been, I don't know how the reincarnation works, but I keep getting told by everybody that meets her that she's an old soul, that she's been here many times before. Because the way you hear her talking now, that's the way she started talking when she was 2.
Oh, that's good. What age is she?
One time,
She's 9.
9. Oh.
One time, I wanted her to pull over in a old Wendy's or Chick-fil-A parking lot because I wanted a rock.
Yeah.
I was like, let me out of this car.
Yeah. Amy Allen said that she would do that, said that she will search through millions of rocks because she has to find one that's important to her.
Right.
I don't
That's
know.
very
And
good.
she's like that. She wants one specific rock, and we have to go hunting for that one rock.
You would go on with my wee Tyler, my wee grandson.
Oh, you found it.
He would make a great investigations, eh? Yous would make good investigators. So you would.
There it is. It's called The Attached.
That's me right there.
You see the little
That's
girl?
me.
It's kind of got a glare on it, but
That's
Uh-huh.
me.
the little girl that's on there, that's
Yeah,
her
yeah.
when she was 3.
Wow.
Aye.
That's me.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's
she
really
was.
good.
Guys, I'm going to have to say goodnight for just now. But Jonathan, thank you for having me on your show. And it was lovely seeing you, Liz. And it was
But you're
lovely
going to
meeting you,
go to
Shasta. Yeah,
I am
I've got
so
one.
glad that I got back in time to make it, and I didn't miss you guys.
Oh, it was lovely meeting you and you, Bella.
Nice.
You
But thank
too.
you, Jonathan. It's
I wanna
actually
take
been a
over.
No, you
privilege.
can't take over.
Damn, my
nothing.
show now.
It's not-
You take over for me. That's
My
it, lass.
show
Bring some
now.
sass. Bring
They're
some
gonna come and
sass.
visit.
In my show. Gimme. It's my show.
But
Yeah,
thank you,
have to-
Jonathan.
It's
And
my
I'm
They
going to
gotta
say
go to
goodnight
bed,
for
baby.
now.
It's almost 4 in the morning
Enjoy.
there.
And I'll speak to you after this, or at some probably tomorrow. I'll speak to you, okay? Bye, guys.
Bye. Y'all have a
Hey.
good morning, night, whichever
Nearly
one you're
morning,
going to
but
first.
Let me say bye.
Tell them bye.
Goodbye.
bye,
Okay, we'll
darling.
see you
Take
soon.
care. Speak to you all in a bit.
Yeah.
Bye.
They're gonna come and visit. Yeah.
Yay!
Yes, we're coming over. We're going to come over and visit.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to meet us.
Don't open that. You'll set my headphones off. Yeah, they're
Able
gonna
to
come
meet
over
you
and
then,
visit us.
I'm gonna have to go too, to be honest with you. I'm gotta go to work in the morning.
You work tomorrow, Jonathan? Aye.
Yeah.
In
But
my
I do appreciate
Yeah,
y'all coming on
nice
so much.
show.
It's like an honor to have y'all on here. It's cool to get to talk to y'all, and I hope that y'all had a good time. I hope that we showed y'all a good time.
Oh, aye, we did. We certainly did, yes. And it was good meeting Shasta. It was good meeting her. Because there's always just messages all the time,
I
Yeah.
know.
It's great to meet somebody,
Yeah, it's finally good to put faces and names, and I feel like I know you already, though. We send messages almost daily.
Sometimes
know.
I help pick them.
Yeah, she loves to help pick messages to send to you.
I want to do
Yeah.
the funny ones, but she says no.
We gotta send pretty messages for a pretty lady. We can't send all crazy stuff.
The one that I wanted to post was literally just a dog doing something funny.
Oh, that's okay. You can totally do that, you know, because my grandson would like that too, you know. Yeah,
You
big
said your
time.
grandson's what, 10?
I have an excuse. Yay!
He's 10, uh-huh.
She's her grandson. Oh, you watched the video the other night with her and her grandson when they went investigating? I'll have to show you. Her grandson investigates too, and he's only 10.
Only 1 year older.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
have to show you.
Yeah, y'all have. I hope y'all have a good night, and you have a good morning, Liz.
I was gonna say,
I know.
Oh, wait.
not sure whether to say good morning or good night. I
Wait.
don't know if they're going to bed or getting up.
Wait, I want to do something.
But I do, like
Black
I said, I
screen
appreciate
time.
y'all coming on.
Bye.
It's,
I'm going to turn over and go to sleep now.
You do that.
Aw.
but, I really enjoyed having you and Emma on. Emma, she's short time I've known her, she's been real good to me. She's, you know, I mean, she's just. But
She's hilarious.
She's.
Aye,
I
yes,
love,
okay.
I love watching her because she gets tickled and she just goes out of the screen. I mean,
I think we're gonna get along really well because she
I've
seems
known
like a comedian.
I've known Emma from way back, you know, when they were young. She was my daughter's friend. She's my daughter's good friend, you know, and they used to come home for the school and all that, you know, and go up to the room and everything. I've known her a long time, so I have, and I know her mother as well for a long time, so I've known her for way back.
She seems like she's gonna be really funny, which
Yeah,
I
she-
love that.
Yeah,
I
she
love somebody who has a good sense of humor.
Oh my, she's got a good sense of humour, right? You know.
She gets me tickled, and I get laughing at her, and she gets.
That's
tickled.
what I'm saying.
You know, it's a nonstop laugh with her. She's if you're down, get talking to her. You'll be back up before you know it.
Well, that's what you know, and you need that sometimes. You know, an investigation is
you do.
great, but sometimes you got to have a little bit of fun with the investigation too.
Yeah.
Oh, we certainly get a good laugh with the investigation, you know.
Yeah.
But when you talk to her again, tell her I said I really thank her a lot too for coming on with us. Okay.
I will.
I appreciate you too, Liz. Both of y'all been good to us, and thank you for all your support in our group and channels and stuff. I know we do. I mean, when I cut a live on and I see you or Emma pop up or somebody, it just makes me smile because I know I got somebody there with me that I don't. I'm not there alone, you know, because y'all can see stuff that I can't see, and I can't speak for rest of my group, but I really appreciate y'all.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Jonathan, for that.
Well, it means a lot that we have people that we can count on, that we know that are there to support us, not only in the paranormal, but just as a friend. Because, like, we send things just as friends. It doesn't always have to be paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we connected on a friend level, and we check on each other and send stuff to each other. And, you know, it's not just paranormal. It's more than that. We know that you're there supporting us as a paranormal, but you're also there supporting us as a person.
Yeah.
And that means a heck of a lot, because you don't even get that sometimes out of people that you see every day.
Yeah.
And for the thousands of miles you are away, for you to be there in that capacity for us, that means the world.
Well, thank
So-
you very much. But I
That-
always
that
share.
means a lot.
Always share as well. I always share everything.
Huh?
I'm a share fanatic because I share everybody's.
Yeah, but that means a lot, though.
It
I
does,
mean,
it does.
it really does. When you're present, it means the world to people. And like I said, we've got people that are right next to us that live in the same state, and they don't do that.
Oh.
So
So I'm
we
gonna,
we love the fact that we have you.
yeah, we really do. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the outro video. I didn't get to play the P3 video this time, but I will next time around. I'll make it up to everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and play the
Gosh, you had a
outro.
2-hour live this time.
What?
Yeah,
It's almost 2 hours.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
just
But
about. But
I got something you guys.
No, you got to say bye and go to bed.
Okay. Look.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
say bye to you. Honey,
Say good
I'll say
night.
bye
Good
to you.
night. And this
Nice
is
to meet
random,
you.
but
Don't shut up.
you guys know the movie called The Human Centipede? Well, someone made it into a gummy candy.
Okay, lay down and go to bed.
Yeah.
This child, she's just now hitting her stride to be up all night.
yeah,
Ugh.
My daughter used to be like that.
I'm gonna
And
go
here we
too, so that I can try to get her to go to sleep before 3:00 in the morning.
yeah.
John, it was nice to see you tonight. I will text you tomorrow, or text me when you get off from work.
No.
Liz, it was wonderful to see you finally face to face.
Yes.
I can't wait until you get here, because we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely
Um,
coming right enough. We're definitely coming.
yeah,
But
just
don't,
y'all
we don't
keep
know
me
when,
posted.
but we're definitely coming.
When everything is going down, and I'll make plans. Ditch my husband. He's got to stay at home. He don't chase ghosts. He's scared of them. But y'all go ahead and wrap everything up. I'm gonna get off here and try to get her in bed because it is getting late, and I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, so y'all have a good night.
Nice to meet you, Sister. Nice to meet you, Sister.
too.
That was lovely.
Y'all have a good evening or
Hey.
morning, and good evening, John. Bye.
Bye.
Well,
Right, Jonathan, I'll go as well,
okay.
and let you.
Well, I just want to tell you thank you again for coming on. My buddy Mark, like I said, he's having family problems. He had a death in the family, so
Oh God,
he couldn't come on.
that's sad. That's sad.
But
But I hope he's okay. I just hope he's okay, Jonathan.
I talked to him earlier before the show came on, and he seemed like he's doing okay. It's kind of bothering him because it's one of his family members. So
Mhm.
I'll probably end up talking to him again tomorrow.
I'll keep him in my prayers.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I'll
I
keep
hope
him in my prayers.
I hope you and Emma have a good day today, and I will catch up with y'all tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, and you have a safe journey when you're going to that. You have a safe journey when you're going to work.
I will. I appreciate it.
Anyway, so
well,
I'll let you go then.
Okay. I want to go ahead and sign off, and you have a good day. Okay.
I will do. You have a good day too, and have a safe journey. Okay, Jonathan. Bye. Right, I'll make this off. I don't know. All right.
Well, everybody, I'm sorry we wanted to sign off. That was my two good friends that I've talked to for a while. Emma, she is, I don't know what to say about her. She's a real good person too. She does make me laugh. I laugh at her all the time. We talk every once in a while when we get a chance. You know, the 5 hours in between our time zones is crazy. I get screwed up. Or it's night here, I'm getting ready to go to bed and they done up. So they're 5 hours ahead of us. So it's about like what, 3 o'clock there now, 4 o'clock, somewhere like that. No. I don't know. See, I even get screwed up. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all stopping by. Jason, Patty, Dwayne Baker, my buddy I work with, Lisa, Donna, she came in, MJC came in. My cousin Dawn, she came in. The goat, he came in a few times. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much, and I will catch y'all next Sunday. My next Sunday, I have can't remember who's going to be on. Oh, Joseph Roberts. He's going to be on my show for next Sunday. He is my historian for my group. I'm going to interview him real good because he hadn't really did investigations before until he met up with us that one night, and he told his friends that he was going to be on YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff, and he actually enjoyed it. And he called me up one night and said, "Hey, I would like to be on your shows and in the group if I can." And I took it upon myself. I didn't ask the team members. I should have had, but I said, "Yeah, I will let you join." And he's been good to me and my dad. He treats us like we was his own family. I mean, he's real nice. I went out and hung out with him one night, and he's knowledgeable. I collect on a lot of his history, and I actually learned some stuff I didn't even know. So that's what I try and use him for our history, and a good investigator because he does ask some good questions. He can relate to these people from 1700s. He knows how to talk about like they do, how slow they talk or how fast they can talk, stuff like that. And he knows a lot of stuff. So y'all don't want to miss that show neither. He's going to be on same time, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That'd be PM. And this show airs every Sunday at 9. So we will figure out each week who we will have on as our guest. I do got 2 lined up for next month. So I hope that we can get everything set up and where we're going to have shows. I ain't going to do series. I'm going to do just shows right after show. I got thinking I'm not going to do like in series or nothing if I don't have that many people to set up different series and run so many shows a season and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do mine straight out. It is going to be every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will air on Facebook, YouTube, and Parapost Central on Facebook. So we would have 3 places that you can catch us on. And I appreciate it. Thank y'all a lot. Go like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and become a member of it. I'm pretty sure one of my team members will let you in. I think me and my cousin right now is the only ones that can, but we'll eventually let the rest of our group do it. Y'all can go on our page and post some ghost hunting pictures or things y'all want to promote y'all's videos and stuff like that. Your groups, you're more welcome to, as long as it is acceptable for Facebook, because I don't want you posting anything that gets us kicked off. If you do, you'll never get to be back on there again. We try to keep everybody on happy level and not do stupid stuff such as making somebody mad at you and all that. So that's, I mean, we want to keep this channel and the page all family friendly. We do have kids watching this stuff, so we really appreciate everybody for supporting us, all our supporters, and I ain't gonna say fans because we don't have fans. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. And I know my dad does. He don't get on any of my shows much except for when I do live investigations. He's not too big on camera, but he comes on there every once in a while. I make him come on so y'all can see him. He is doing better, so he has been going out. This might make his 3rd or 4th time going out with me now after he got out of the hospital and got better and get back on his feet good. I do appreciate each and everybody's prayers and thoughts that send over to his way. I didn't get to play the P3 program video tonight. I will next time for sure. I just got caught up in listening to them talk and tell about their stuff and everything that they do, and just had a good time. That's what I want. So I appreciate it. I thank y'all a lot, and I see y'all probably in the morning on the live here.